In 1972, United Airlines Flight 553 embarked on a routine journey from Chicago to New Orleans. The aircraft, a McDonnell Douglas DC-8, was carrying 50 passengers and crew members. As it took off from O'Hare International Airport, excitement filled the air. Travelers were eager to reach their destination, each with their own story. However, as the flight progressed, something inexplicable happened. Just after the plane reached cruising altitude, all communication ceased. Air traffic controllers in Chicago attempted to reach Flight 553. But their calls went unanswered. Panic began to set in as they realized something was terribly wrong. Search and rescue operations were launched immediately. Planes and helicopters scoured the skies while ships patrolled the waters below, but no trace of the aircraft was found. Days turned into weeks, and still, there was no sign of Flight 553. The mystery deepened, leaving families of passengers in despair and authorities baffled. Speculation about what could have happened ran rampant. Some believed the plane might have encountered severe weather and gone down in the turbulent Gulf of Mexico. Others whispered of possible mechanical failure, while conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting it may have been hijacked or even vanished into thin air. Despite extensive investigations, no wreckage was ever discovered, and the fate of United Airlines Flight 553 remained an enigma. The disappearance became one of aviation's greatest mysteries, leading to discussions about aviation safety and the importance of communication during flights. Today, the story of Flight 553 serves as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the unanswered questions that linger in the air. What truly happened to that flight remains a mystery, leaving behind only memories of those who were on board and the countless lives impacted by its disappearance. In the annals of aviation history, some stories capture the imagination and haunt the minds of those who hear them. One such tale is that of United Airlines Flight 553, which, on a seemingly ordinary day in 1972, embarked on a journey from the bustling city of Chicago to the vibrant streets of New Orleans. The departure. On December 8, 1972, United Airlines Flight 553, a McDonnell Douglas DC-8, took off from O'Hare International Airport amidst the hustle and bustle typical of a busy winter travel season. Passengers boarded with excitement and anticipation, many heading to New Orleans to escape the cold of the Midwest. Among them were families, business travelers, and vacationers, each with their dreams and destinations. As the plane ascended, the flight crew conducted their pre-flight checks, ensuring everything was in order. The captain, a seasoned pilot with years of experience, reassured the passengers, and soon they were flying high above the clouds. But as they reached cruising altitude, an ominous silence began to envelop the flight. The silence. Air traffic control in Chicago tried to maintain communication with Flight 553 as it traversed the skies. However, to their shock, the plane's responses became intermittent and eventually ceased altogether. Controllers made frantic attempts to re-establish contact, but their radio calls went unanswered. The sense of normalcy quickly evaporated, replaced by confusion and concern. In the cockpit, the crew encountered unexplainable difficulties. Instruments began to fail, and the aircraft was seemingly pulled off course. The captain and co-pilot, both skilled aviators, struggled to regain control, but they were met with a wall of radio silence. As the plane drifted further from its intended path, the tension mounted, not just in the cockpit, but also within the hearts of the passengers. The search efforts. Once it became clear that Flight 553 was missing, a massive search and rescue operation was initiated. Planes from nearby airports, helicopters, and ships patrolled the skies and waters, desperately searching for any sign of the aircraft. Family members of those on board waited anxiously for news, their hearts heavy with worry. Days passed, and with each sunset, hope dimmed further. Investigators combed through the flight plan and the backgrounds of the crew and passengers. They analyzed weather patterns, radar data, and historical records, but nothing provided any clues. Speculation grew. Some believed the aircraft had experienced a catastrophic failure, while others considered the possibility of hijacking or even an onboard emergency. The theories. As the investigation unfolded, various theories emerged. One popular narrative suggested that Flight 553 encountered an unexpected storm, leading to a loss of control. Weather records indicated turbulent conditions in the region, raising questions about the pilot's decisions in navigating the flight. Yet weather was not solely to blame. No debris was ever found, and no mayday calls were received, which was unusual for a flight in distress. Another theory floated the possibility of mechanical failure. Investigators scrutinized the aircraft's maintenance history, but it appeared to be in good condition before departure. The GAC-8 was a trusted workhorse for United Airlines, and experts found it hard to believe that such a sudden malfunction could occur. Conspiracy theories took root, with some suggesting that the plane might have been hijacked or that it had somehow vanished into another realm. These ideas captured public attention, but without any evidence to support them, they remained mere speculation. The aftermath. As weeks turned into months, the families of the passengers faced an agonizing uncertainty. Memorials were held, but there was no closure. The absence of definitive answers left a profound sense of loss, as the victims of Flight 553 became a number in a tragic statistic rather than individuals with stories and lives. Despite the relentless efforts of investigators and the dedication of search teams, Flight 553 faded into legend, a haunting ghost in the sky. The case became a symbol of the mysteries that can surround air travel, leading to discussions about the importance of improving communication and safety protocols in aviation. Legacy and reflection. Today, the story of United Airlines Flight 553 serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring mysteries of the world. It invites us to reflect on the stories of those who were lost and the lives they touched, families, friends, and communities forever altered by the unexplained disappearance. As new advancements in aviation technology emerge and safety standards improve, we look back at cases like Flight 553, acknowledging the progress made while remembering those who were lost. The unanswered questions remain.